Craig's loading up the truck. He's headed out of town. Another duck season has finally rolled around. Well, he's hunted across this country, made a lot of friends. And the one thing they love most is chasing the duck hunter's dream. Yes, Flyway Highway is rolling down the road to different destinations. There'll be stories to be told, from Canada to Louisiana and everywhere in between. Yes, Flyway Highway, chasing the duck hunter's dream.
The Flyway Highway, presented by the Remington Arms Company. Great guns deserve great ammunition. We make both. Also brought to you by Bradley Smokers. Smoke 'em. Yamaha ATVs and side-by-side vehicles. EOTech holographic weapon sights. Change the game with EOTech. And waterfowl weighting systems. Quality and innovation taken to the extreme. Now let's join Craig on the road.
On this week's episode of the Flyway Highway, I'm in East Central Arkansas, one of the very best duck hunting locations in the country. Arkansas's reputation for duck hunting is legendary. Situated in the heart of the Mississippi Flyway, Arkansas offers waterfowl hunters the perfect combination of location and habitat. Arkansas harvests more mallard ducks than any other state. That's why it's an important stop for me on the Flyway Highway. Hey, it's day one of my Arkansas hunt with my good friend Craig Salibor here at the creek. We also have a Mr. Hank Ray with us. Now, Craig, tell our viewers a little bit about our hunt.
Well, today we're hunting in the flooded rice field right here, which is about a 70, 80 acre field on zero grade. Been holding a lot of ducks in here, and as you can see, the water's all murky and brown with the straw floating on top, which means the ducks have been using it over the past couple of days. And nice cool day with the freezing up north. I think it's going to be a good hunt today.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it, guys. Hey, let's get in the pit and start hunting.
Absolutely, let's go.
Get that green head, get that green head. There he goes. All right. All right. Getting off to a good start here, Salad Daddy. They are flying, huh?
Man, they are flying good.
That's
flying
right.
Good.
Good job. We got Bella out there on the first retrieve of the morning. Here she comes with a big, fat Arkansas greenhead. Look at that. You've got a lot of birds here on the creek this morning, Craig. This is a fantastic spot. I've been here several years in a row hunting here with Craig Salibor, AKA Salad Daddy, and we are waxing them. It's going to be a good morning.
Yeah, I think if the sun get up and these things start working in a little closer, they just been kind of buzzing and milling around. But if you saw there, that one's starting to come on in.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, good deal, good deal. Now these birds are starting to work these decoys a lot better, Craig. Now we're getting a little help from Mojo Outdoors. We've got a bunch of spinners out. We got a couple of Flyway feeders. We've got a mallard spinner out there. We got a little teal spinner. We've got a floating mallard spinner. And I tell you, boy, when the sun hits those
you're right.
spinning decoy, those wings, boy, that really sucks them in.
I tell you, they look so good in the sun.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, they
Fetch it
are
up.
working good, working good.
When that sun came out, these ducks were working wide. They're coming right in on us now.
You love these sunny days down here in the
Oh,
rice
yeah.
fields, don't you?
Cool, crisp, sunny day, about a 10-mile-an-hour breeze. To me, is a perfect day.
Yeah. On this week's Duck Truck Upgrade segment, we're going to install some neoprene custom fit seat covers from Hatchie Bottom Outdoor Products. These quality made 3mm neoprene seat covers are specially designed to exactly fit your make and model vehicle. They protect your seats from water, mud, dirt, and anything else you might spill on your seats. Installation is easy. All you do is slide them over your seats and use the Velcro tabs and straps to secure them. Let's start with the front. That was easy. Now let's do the back seats. Hey, this is looking good. Now last but not least is the center console. These Hatchie Bottom seat covers are available in several different camel patterns and solid colors. They're a great item for your vehicle. Now I can spill coffee all over myself and not worry about staining my seats. Now for more information on all the great products Hatchie Bottom makes, go to their website or the Flyway Highway website. Hey, we'll be right back with more Flyway Highway after these messages. Ready.
How many rounds can you feed through a Remington Versamax before it malfunctions? We'll let you know when we get there. With VersaPort gas technology, the Versamax reliably cycles pretty much any 12-gauge round. Remington Versamax. Any load, anywhere, every time.
Because when versatility meets reliability, it's game over. Remington. One moment, one shot.
Bring out the flavor and bring out the fun with a Bradley Smoker. You can smoke or slow cook any meat, seafood, or cheeses. Endless possibilities. Your food will always come out of the smoke plump, juicy, and bursting with delicious flavor your guests won't be able to resist. Bradley Smokers. All about the flavor.
This segment of the Flyway Highway is brought to you by Bushwhacker Truck Accessories.
Out front, guys. Out front. Out front. Take them. Take them. That's the way to roll them up. All right.
Right here, up top, up top. Ready?
Get them.
All right.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. They're checking in, but they're not checking out. I'll tell you what, we are dead on here this morning. Now we're shooting our Remington Nitro Steels. This is my everyday bread and butter load. I love these shells. We're shooting 12 gauge, obviously, number 4 shot, 3 inches, 1,300 feet per second, ounce and 3/8, and they are folding them up, Mr. Salabor.
Yes, they are, but I think my shells are a little faster than yours.
A little
because
faster.
I'm killing the birds before you get your shot off.
Well,
so.
you're just quick draw McGraw. That's my only problem. I got to get up a little quicker. These Arkansas boys can shoot. You got to be.
Well, he's closer to him too.
Yeah, you got to be on your game with these boys. They do a lot of duck hunting down here in these rice fields, and but that's all right. I'll catch up to you.
I was just thinking Remington may have put a little extra oomph in my shells for me.
Oh, just for you, huh?
Yeah, Kill that duck. Yeah! Kill him. 2 of them. Back!
Now, see, that time I was quicker on the draw than you, Salad Daddy.
Oh, I just felt sorry for you. I mean, it's your show, man.
Huh?
I mean, I want you to kill a few.
I had to jump up quick on that one because I know I know Hank and Mr. Salabor are pretty quick on the draw, but I jumped you on that one, didn't I? Oh, there's a beautiful greenhead right there, Craig. Look at that.
There you go, Craig.
That's a pretty one.
Yeah, it is.
Look at the
Man.
colors on that. Wow.
He is full plumage.
Look at that. That is a very pretty bird, and that is your Arkansas greenhead. That is what we're after here. at the creek, and this is your bread and butter bird down here, isn't
You're
it,
not
Craig?
kidding. We love to watch these big groups of working mallards come in.
That's what we're after.
One more.
Green headage in the pit.
That's the way to do it. We are stacking them up here this morning at the creek. Yep. Get him! There he goes.
Had to
Boom.
back you up, boys.
That's all right. Hey, I'm here with Wade Bradley at Bradley Smoker, and today we're going to show you how to smoke and cook duck and geese. Wade?
Thanks, Craig. We have some fresh geese and duck breasts that we just brined up, and we're going to load them up in our fully automatic hot or cold food smoker.
Well, let's do it. Open the door here. Now, this is the 4-rack model, Wade, correct?
It is. We also have a 6-rack, but this is our premier and ideal product for out in the field.
And very easy to use. It's basically a set it and forget it device. We're loading up these racks. Boy, they look good, Wade. I tell you, I love shooting duck and geese on the Flyway Highway, and man, I really love eating them, especially on this Bradley Smoker. Okay, now what's the next step?
Well, we're going to demonstrate how the machine works, and it burns one of these biscuits once every 20 minutes, and then the old biscuit is extinguished in the pot of water.
All right, and now the biscuits come in different flavors, correct?
They do. Presently we're using a whiskey oak. Comes from the old barrels that they make whiskey and bourbon out of in North America.
Oh, sounds good. Now the control panel, explain how that works.
Right here on this side we're going to control the temperature of the oven. So we're going to set it for about 220 degrees. Right there, time, we're going to want to smoke for about 4 hours. And over here is your smoke time. And let's say we're going to smoke for 3 hours on this one. A little heavy on the smoke?
Right.
Okay. Good.
I like a smoky flavor.
And that's it. Get the door closed and we're ready to go.
So in about 4 or 5 hours, it's bon appetit.
You bet.
Sounds good.
EOTech holographic weapon sights. Accelerate your advantage.
Waterfall Wading Systems, the duck hunter's choice, presents Northern Guide breathable waders. The standard model has a heavy-duty breathable upper and 1,200-gram insulated boot feet. Step up to total waterproof protection with the all-weather model, featuring a built-in storm jacket. And introducing the ultimate Northern Guide wader with a waterproof front zipper for easy on and off. All Northern Guide waders feature Caddis Dry breathable technology. You'll stay dry and comfortable in any conditions. Waterfall Wading Systems, the duck hunter's choice.
This segment of the Flyway Highway is brought to you by Hatchie Bottom Outdoor Products.
All right, ready, come around. Man, up top, get him!
There we go. Kerplunk.
Yeah.
Oh, got them both. All right. Way to go. Hey, our second day here at the creek with Craig Salabor is getting off to a good start. And a salad day, these birds are working, huh?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Way to start out of mornings with a double.
Yeah, now explain to the viewers, we're in a little bit different location here on the property.
Yes, we're on what we call the back 40. It's the back side of the property where the slough dissects it, and we don't hunt it a whole lot, but they're typically holding a lot of ducks, and this morning we found out that this thing was full of ducks, as you can see by the murky water, and they're starting to come back 2, 3, 5 at a time, so looking forward to a good day, hopefully.
I think we are in store for a good hunt this morning. Now the weather's a little bit different. It's cloudy, it's not quite as cold as yesterday, and it might spit a little rain later, but that's all right, we're prepared. And here comes Bella with the first morning mallard. Isn't that a pretty sight?
Sure is.
And there's one more out there, so things are getting off to a good start.
They're killing ducks. All right, let's come around. Man, up top, get him!
Get it. right. Splash. Splash another one there,
The
Salad
green
Daddy.
head. Good shooting, Craig. Good shooting.
Now the hunting here this morning is a little more challenging than yesterday. You know, on a cloudy day, these ducks are gonna see you. You can't hide down in the shadows, and this pit out here in this rice field sticking out a little more than it would on a sunny
levee.
day.
Yeah, well, and on a levee too. So I tell you, on a day like today, these ducks can look down here and count your teeth if you smile too much.
Oh, I'll
It's,
bet. Okay, we've got a little change of venue here. Craig, explain what we're gonna do.
Well, we've been sitting, of course, it's a cloudy day. The ducks are kind of flaring off this pit here a little bit. And even though it was full of ducks last night, I thought they'd probably come back in here, but they're a little pit shy on this. I think we're gonna move into the slough. We keep hearing them just yelling over there in that slough. That slough seems to be full of them. So we're gonna move over there and hunt one of the blinds in the slough and see if maybe we can't hide a little better and get them to come in a little
Yeah, we'll be a little better concealed, and
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
that sounds good. Well, let's make the move, guys.
All
Hey,
right.
sometimes
We call
you
it a
gotta-
transfer.
This is called running and gunning. You got to adapt and do what the birds are doing, and considering the conditions, I think we might do a little bit better over there. So let's do it. You know, I love being out here hunting this flooded timber, and a good set of chest waders is a must. That's why I wear Northern Guide Bootfoot breathable waders from Waterfall Wading Systems. Now, lightweight breathable waders have some big advantage over neoprene waders, especially when you're out walking around and working up a sweat. Thanks to the Caddis Dry breathable technology, the perspiration that I work up walking around like this can pass through the wader to the outside. It won't condense on the inside and leave me feeling cold and clammy like you can feel in neoprene waders. That's a big advantage. They're also lighter weight, and in colder weather, you can layer up underneath with moisture wicking thermal underwear and stay just as warm as neoprene waders. Now, this model has a totally waterproof front zipper. That can come in really handy, makes getting in and out of them a whole lot easier, and when nature calls, boy, that really helps as well. So consider lightweight Bootfoot breathable waders from Waterfall Wading Systems.
Check out that little voodoo queen.
Man, what a tail on that foxy chick. But remember what happened last time you got suckered in?
I know, but there's no way Mojo can fool me twice.
Hold on. The real deal doesn't even look that good. It has to be Mojo.
I may be looking for love in all the wrong places, but I gotta meet her.
Don't do it. Mojo did it again.
Want to know more? Go to MojoOutdoors.com.
In the world of ATVs, there's tough. Then there's Yamaha, real world tough. For the most rutted out trails, the hardest working farms, and the most remote hunting terrain, Yamaha Grizzly ATVs with electric power steering. Real world tough.
Closed captioning for the Flyway Highway is provided by the Northern Illinois Steel Supply Company.
Okay, we're in the blind, all set up here, day 2 in Arkansas with Craig Salibor at the creek. Now, we're in a different location. Craig, fill in the details.
Well, we're in the slough that dissects the property here that most of the ducks have been roosting in and everything. It's the time of year they're starting to get in here pretty thick, and we heard them all yesterday out here in this slough just quacking and chirping and everything. We had to come in here, and when we got in here, we got several hundred out, so I'm hoping they're coming back 2 or 3 at a time.
Yeah, let's hope so. Now, we shot them in the rice field yesterday morning. Today, we're out in this duck blind in this buckbrush slough. This is really neat, and you know what? I'm going to be quiet because there's one right there. Let's work that duck. There's one. I got him. Oh man, rolled him up there, Salad Daddy.
Yeah, you did.
Put the EOTech right on him and it did the deal.
And I've seen you using that again this year, huh?
Yeah, I love this thing. You know, as you all know, I've been using this EOTech on my Remington Versamax. You know, I love this thing. It's a holographic weapon sight. It's really improved my shooting. I just put the illuminated ring and dot on the bird, pull away for the lead, squeeze the trigger. It's a done deal. Now, I should point out, you know, when you'd use any kind of optic on your firearm, rifle or shotgun, you need to get your line of sight in proper, you know, perspective with the optics. So I use a comb riser. This one's from Beartooth, and what that enables me to do is get my cheek up off the butt. My eye is in total alignment there with the EOTech. It makes it real easy to use. And you know, I should also point out here, you guys saw this. This is new for this year. It's my Kill Shot cam. It's a 1080p high definition camcorder. For all you out there that like to, you know, get videos of your shoot, you can put it on the Kill Shot cam and then put it on YouTube or whatever, show off to your friends. And that's kind of a neat deal. And of course, I'm using my Versamax again, same as last year. I love this Versamax. It is the most reliable, most versatile auto-loading shotgun I've ever put my hands on, and it, you know, it cycles every load. I mean, every time. It's got a really unique gas operating system. It's called VersaPort. And what it does basically is it regulates cycling pressure based on shell length. So it spits out any size load, from 2 3/4 light loads for trap shooting, heavy magnum loads for goose hunt. It really does a job.
Oh, Bella, good girl.
All right, here comes Bella with another big greenhead. Look at that. Hold that duck up, Salad Daddy.
All right.
Another one. That goes in my pile.
There you go. Good shot,
All right.
Craig. Good shot.
Huh? What do we got? Oh, you were teasing me. You were teasing me, Hank. I thought that duck might have had some jewelry on it, huh? No.
A little duck humor.
Hank's a little bit of a tease here, but that's all right. Boy, that's a nice mallard. Look at the curly Q on his butt.
You're not kidding.
That is a fully plumed, beautiful, mature Drake mallard. What we are after, another one for the Bradley Smoker. We're gonna fire up our Bradley Smoker later, and we're gonna smoke some of these ducks, and boy, it's gonna be good. You ever had smoked duck?
Oh yeah, we did it a couple years ago. Remember?
Well, that's
It was
right.
good.
I forgot. Yeah, you liked it so much, you got yourself a Bradley Smoker.
Absolutely, I did.
Sitting back at the lodge, I saw that thing. So, anyways, yeah, that'll be good. And boy, we're racking them up here. You know, between the rice field in the morning where we got a few, and then we moved here to the slough, and boy, what a great time, Craig. You know, this property here at the creek is just unbelievable. I've been to a lot of duck hunting clubs around the country, and Craig Salabor has one of the finest private duck hunting clubs I've ever been to. Craig, why don't you explain to the viewers a little bit more about it?
Well, it's acquired 40 acres about 8 or 9 years ago, and we've kind of built off of that. And we started with this west side of the property here, and the first 40 acres, and we acquired another 40 on the other side. So then we had the slough that dissected the property, and shortly after that we acquired some property just north of us.
Yeah.
And so it wound up being a total of 700 acres.
Wow.
And we took the rice fields and put them on zero grade, and we've got 7 or 8 pits put in the zero grade rice fields. So we've got the fields when the ducks want to use that.
Sure.
We've got some flooded timber. It's about 140 or 50 acres. When the ducks want to use the timber, we have that. And then we've got the slough that we mainly use as a resting area. But when the ducks don't want to use the rice fields or the timber, we can ease out here and get us a few ducks. So we've got basically every condition you'd really want to hunt in.
You really
all contained
do.
right here.
You really do. Every environment that is neat and unique to shoot ducks in, you have here at the creek. The rice fields, you know, the slough and this buckbrush is really cool on this small water. But the flooded timber in particular, you know, that's really neat, because every duck hunter, you know, especially when they think of Arkansas duck hunting, they think of the flooded green timber, and that tract of green timber you have is really nice.
Yes, it's beautiful inside there. I love going in there, and just even if I don't kill but 2 or 3, I just enjoy being out there and watching the sun come through the trees. It's nice.
That is really neat. And I'll tell you another thing, you've got one of the neatest lodges I've ever been in. It's just a fantastic place. So how did that come about?
Well, obviously we need somewhere to spend the night when we bought the place. So we started kind of small because we only had 40 then 80 acres. But as the property grew and more people were hunting with us, obviously we couldn't handle but 6 or 8 people. So we expanded the clubhouse 3 years ago and finished it last year, and covered the whole thing in cypress, and added some bedrooms and a bigger kitchen and a great room to sit and argue over who's going to win the football game that day.
Exactly. Well, you know, your great room, well, the whole house is decked out in some unbelievable taxidermy. I mean, some of the mounts, the duck mounts and the big game mounts you have in there is unbelievable. Now, all those animals are off the property, isn't it?
Correct. Everything in the house is taken on this property. We put nothing in the house that was not taken on this property.
Well, you got a heck of a taxidermist, I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
he did a great job.
Yeah, that's Mr. Fawn up in Brinkley. He's done us a great job. He comes out here and actually kind of helps decide what kind of mount needs to go where, and that's when he decides how he's going to mount the birds.
Oh, really?
Yes.
An interior designer taxidermist.
Pretty much.
You gotta like that. Well, I'll tell you, you've got an outstanding place here, Craig. I'm having a wonderful time here with you and Hank. Thanks again for having me.
Absolutely. As always, I've really enjoyed it and look forward to doing it again.
Hey, the Flyway Highway wants to give a special thanks to Craig Salibor, owner of the creek, and also his friend Hank Ray for having me down hunting here in the great state of Arkansas. Craig, thanks again.
Absolutely, and be sure and come on back next year.
Sounds good. And we'll see you again next week for another episode of the Flyway Highway.
Be sure to tune in next week when Craig heads further down the Flyway Highway.
Yes, fly